Hi, good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, or good night, good morning, happy new year. And for those who are yet to enter the new year, I pray we all enter it with good health and sound mind in Jesus' name. Welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to talk a little bit about this Anthony Joshua and his friend, the demise. It's so sad to see that coming up just into the new year. For the soul of the departed, I pray for solace and I pray that their soul rest in peace. And for Anthony, I wish him a speedy recovery. I know I was watching the YouTube this morning and I saw the post about from Just Adeton about the healthcare system in Nigeria, especially in Ogun State, the dilapidating conditions of the hospitals. And I think I kind of agree with that. I know some people were saying, what she was saying on that post was like really bad, saying bad things about Nigeria. No, she's not about mounting Nigeria. Neither is she about mounting the governor of Ogun State, Governor Dapo. I think she's actually saying is that how our government should be more involved in our medical system. I mean, growing up in Nigeria, I grew up in Ibutemeta in the 70s and in the 80s. The healthcare system just top notch. You go to the hospital, you get your medication, they treat you right. The nurses and doctors are very nice. They took an hold and they follow it to the core, and which is really good. But now the system is so bad. Even that time we don't really have ambulances, but when there's a situation like that, there's always quick response and they take care of you and you're okay. But now we're having a young governors in both Ogun State and Lagos State and also some other states in Nigeria. They have young governors and we're so happy about that. And we're thinking that because they're young, they all travel abroad all the time. They're seeing the system in abroad all the time. So we're thinking, okay, these people will be the one bringing the healthcare system to a par in Lagos, in Nigeria generally. And we see now everything is just down. Nothing is working. I mean, she posted the situation in Ogun State General Hospital, and I can attest to that too because 2 years ago, my sister went to visit that Ogun State General Hospital to see a sick family there, and it was just in dilapidating conditions. The beds were just full of bed bugs. The room is just like nasty. You don't even want to get sick there. You'll be so you want to get well and get out. You have to buy. This is how bad our system is. You have to buy everything that you need for them to take care of you. We're talking about ambulances on the road. Come on. There should be a standby in every local government. There should be like an ambulance station where there's a station for quick response. If there's anything like that accident with Anthony Joshua and his friends, they will respond there within minutes. The ambulance just to take him right there, even to airlift him to a hospital or whatever. I know people complain about them putting him in a SUV. I mean, that's even normal in some advanced countries as well. If they don't have access to that road or whatever, they want to get the person as quickly as possible to where they're going. And I'm just going to briefly touch on the all the trucks parked on the road. They're part of a broken system in Nigeria. But that will be another topic for another day. But the most important thing is I want our state government to take accountability and be responsible to leave a good legacy when they leave in the office to make sure that our healthcare system is working. We in diaspora, we're trying to come back home. The only thing that's holding us back sometimes is the healthcare system because we're worried that when we get sick, where are we going to go? We're going to die before we get a response. We're going to die before we get into like an urgent care. The doctors are not well paid, so that's why they're moving abroad. We see all these young people doing the jackpot system, and majority of them are computer engineers, they're doctors, they're lawyers, they're people with good brains, and they're moving outside of our country just because our system is broken. But this good legacy that I want Dr. Dapo Abiodun to leave in Ogun State is legacy of making sure that the healthcare system works. A couple of stations within the local government, the vicinity closer to the expressway, where we have the quick response just in case of drastic accident like this that took the lives of this young man. these men with good future, their lives were cut short just because of our road, our medical system not working right. So I hope our young governors will take heed to what the citizens are saying. They keep saying we don't want Nigeria to happen to you. I don't know what I meant. I had to ask my husband. I think he's good with all this new I don't even know all this new coding that these young people are using that Nigeria never happened to you. So Nigeria happening to people is because they don't want to go back. We want people to come back next year for the dirty December to enjoy them. So we want our young ones to keep coming back to Africa because they're proud Nigerians, they're proud Africans. We want them to come back and enjoy Africa and be bringing back their resources, spending their money in the tourist system. But how are they going to do this if the roads are not good? If the healthcare system is something we as an adult that grew up in Nigeria were always afraid about. We're always afraid of going back because we're thinking, okay, healthcare system is pretty bad. So my final solution is that all our young governors that we really believe in them because they're young, they travel all the time, they know how the system works abroad, should take into account of making sure they leave a good legacy, making sure that they have hospitals that are working. Governor Sanwo-Olu, your wife is a medical doctor. She knows about life. She took an oath. She knows how important life is. I know you know important how life is too. So why don't we all do this? Even within Lekki Expressway, there should be like an ambulance dock or station for the ambulance and the fire truck. Just in case something happened, they'll cover Ekpe, they'll cover Victoria Island, they'll cover towards even to third mainland, to the mainland. And from the mainland there should be one by Adekunle around that side. And one in around Maryland, Onigbongbo area. All those busy. And in Saleko, there should be one around that side because Saleko is so congested. Look at the fire that happened on the 24th. It's still going on, ongoing now. They're still trying to get people and people are still trapped inside the fire. So I'm begging my governor, the governor of Lagos State, and I'm begging my governor, the governor of my state, Ogun State, Governor Dapo Abiodun, to do something. Saying a prayer for the Anthony family or the family of Latiz or Shina is not enough. But doing something in memory of them to make sure these guys still continue to come back home. Continue to believe in that system Nigeria they think works for them. We don't want it to be a system that works for only the rich and the poor continue to be forgotten. The only hospital that the poor people can go to in Nigeria is a government hospital. And if the government hospital is not working, what is going to work in Nigeria? Thank you. On Saturday, I'm going to be coming live. We'll talk about about these big rigs on the road, on Nigerian road. These big rigs that are causing all this drastic accident, and nothing is being done about them. We need to talk about it on Saturday. So be on the lookout. Thank you and God bless and Happy New Year to everyone. Bye.